In the grueling world of sport and athleticism, there is no room for men to feel the pain of anything other than physical. But more and more athletes are combating the stigma around mental health and speaking out about not only their physical injuries, but their psychological ones. 2018 saw the likes of AFL star Buddy Franklin, league star Greg Inglis, and soccer player Daniel Arzani speak up about their mental health struggles, reminding everyone that mental health does not discriminate. Dion Redding, a local AFL player at Penrith Rams, experienced firsthand the impact of mental health. Suffering from depression for 2 years, he says that the pressure to perform in both AFL playing and umpiring contributed to him not feeling good enough.
What I was feeling at the time was depression, loneliness, lots of pressure under the pump and stigma not to speak up. Basically scared to cry and all that kind of stuff because of men's being a male, you have to be strong and dominant, can't show your affection.
The stigma Dion felt surrounding male mental health in sport is not uncommon. Gus Warland, co-founder of the organisation Gotcha for Life and radio personality on ABC's radio show Man Up, says that the solution is to change the perception of masculinity in Australia.
Yeah, I think the main reason is that they really truly believe that they are warriors, and they have to be warriors, especially when you're talking about the contact sports of performance and success and failure, injuries, contracts coming up and down, big contracts, small contracts, losing your place in the team, getting dropped, getting replaced. All those, you put all those in the mix of a male who is trying to be this champion and who is trying to live up to this stereotype of being the toughest, strongest, most skillful player out there. And you're at that competition, that's just an absolute perfect mix for men not to want to show any vulnerability.
According to the Australian Bureau of Statistics, men are 3 times more likely than women to commit suicide. Australia loses approximately 6 men to suicide each week. Warland says the solution is to create safe spaces for men to talk to each other and change the perception of masculinity and manliness in Australia.
If we could change people's perception of what manliness is, so change the perception of masculinity to actually the manliest thing you can do is show your emotions and feelings rather than bottle them up, then it would become more normal, and I reckon then a lot of our mental health would be better.